All right, welcome back. So today I'm going to give an update on my E46 330 M Sport Edition 2001 BMW. Been trying to get this thing past smog. I'm going to insert a clip of some monitors I was having issues with. Now I've got all the monitors run except for one, which is the air pump, and we'll take you to that here in a minute. But watch these clips and then I'll be right back. All right, starting this video over again. Wonder if I have to go this way. Just got off the freeway, trying to get the cat monitor to set. And I got the cat to set wherever it is. Where is it? So all I have is evap and air left. I'm 4 hours into getting these monitors to set. It's been ridiculous. Actually, it's more than 4 hours. It's been 4 hours of driving. This window. 4 hours of driving. No check engine lights. I let it cool completely off after driving it for 2.5 hours and none of the monitors changing. I put air blowers, everything till the temp gauge read 0. It was 92 degrees according to the scan tool. Fired it up, I heard the air pump run. It ran for a minute, turned off, and then I went to drive it, but it never set that air pump monitor. So I'll do it first thing in the morning. And I filled up the tank today, and I'm almost at a half a tank. That's how much driving I've done. I've put well over 130 miles, 140 miles on this thing so far, just trying to get the monitors to set. And this is supposed to be helping California emissions. It would have been better if I just let the car sit than burn a half a tank of gas for no reason, just trying to get the car to do what it's supposed to do. So, another thing is I cranked the air all the way, or the heater all the way up. You can't have the air conditioning on for these monitors, so I haven't been able to run air conditioning all day. But so far, testing again when they start flashing. Just 2 monitors left now. So hopefully in the morning I can get the air monitor to run. If I get the air monitor to run, then the evap's just going to have to wait. California doesn't really require evap to be run to get a smog check. But it is what it is. If it performs the test, great. If it doesn't perform the evap test, I can care less. I'm going to take it in and smog it. But when the batteries die, it tends to clear out all the data and you have to do all this stuff. So cars have been sitting for a while. I've been working on these things, I think 3 weekends now, because I'm working a lot of hours dealing with fixing radiators, just fixing all the miscellaneous stuff that's been wrong with the cars so that I can get them past emissions. And I scheduled the appointment for today, and I got 2 out of the 3 cars smog. This 01, my M Sport, it's just been a pain. This computer's really slow. My '01 wagon, no problem. The '05 CHP, no problem. The monitor's set right away. This one, it's been a struggle to get these monitors to run. But there we go. Just figured I'd keep everybody updated. And yes, all the oil's already burned off. It burned off the first hour. Smelled like oil burning for a little while there. Me spilling all that oil on this car. All right, we're home now. And the evap went ahead and ran. Basically foot on the brake for about 4 minutes and it checked for evap. So I'm down to the air pump, which hopefully the cold start in the morning will stop that. What a long day. Thanks for watching. All right, so we're back in the car. I am firing up the scan tool to show you what's going on. So keys on right now, and let me turn off this fan. Air conditioning should be off when doing this stuff. So you can see the 2005 is in there. That one I got past smog, no problem. That 2001 3 Series is the wagon. That one, no problem. This 2001 up here is the one we're working on right now. So I'm going to go to that. Is this your vehicle? 2001 3 Series 330i E46 3-liter automatic. Yes. And as you see, the air pump is still not setting the monitor. Now, the monitor, the air pump is running, and we're going to look at that here shortly. I don't know if it's cold enough. It's been sitting for a couple hours, but we're going to open the hood. We're going to take a look at this air pump. So I'm going to bring you guys out here. So here's the air pump. Yeah, see, it still might be a little too warm. Here's the air pump diverter valve. So all this does is blow cold air into the exhaust system, or diverts the air. It's like a recirculate. It's a secondary air system is what it is. And when you first fire it up cold in the morning, don't touch the brake, don't touch anything. If you let it run for anywhere from 30 seconds to 5 minutes, this thing should be cycling on and off, diverting secondary air into the system. And mine comes on. It comes on, it recirculates air, the diverter valve's working okay. Everything here is working, but the computer's not finding it. And we're gonna go back inside. And I have a taillight issue again. I drove this thing to work today, and driver's side taillight is failing. So I gotta get some taillights ordered up again. But we're gonna fire this thing up, and we'll see if the diverter valve actually comes on, and I'll show you what's going on. And I'll be able to hear it. See, it sounds like it might be on. So the diverter valve is, or the air pump is running. I can hear it. And it only does it when it sits cold. And this is retesting. Do not touch the brake pedal, don't touch the gas pedal, don't rev it up. And there you go. So it's not seeing this. So what I did was go to live data. And I found something interesting. I found one guy that was having a similar issue as me. And he ended up replacing oxygen sensors. And his English wasn't too good, but I was like, I wonder why the oxygen sensors would have any part of this, especially when it's working. So I went down to my oxygen sensors down here, and that's bank 1, sensor 1. That gives you the voltage. It's not in a closed loop right now, so they're moving very slowly, but those numbers should be, the voltage should be going up and down rapidly, and they should be pretty close to each other. See how that sensor is just super lazy. That's creating and it's not setting a code for a faulty oxygen sensor because the voltage is changing. So it is seeing the voltage change. Listening to the other guy talk about the dealer telling him, you know, after he changed his air pump, changed the diverter valve, changed all the lines to it, his is working, but he can't get the air pump monitor to reset. Dealer's like, change both oxygen sensors. And so he did. Sure enough, it set the monitor right away. And I believe that's what's going on with mine. So I've got both oxygen sensor I've got on order. Just change them in pairs. I think what I'm going to do is just change bank 1 sensor 2, do a video on it, see if it sets the monitor. If it does, all good. Go get it smogged, and then I'm going to change sensor 1 just so they're changed at the same time. Because if one fails, the other one's going to fail right behind it. Right now, what I want to do is clean up the connector and see if it's shorted out in some way, and that's what's causing an issue. So I got some brake clean here, and I don't believe that to be the case. I mean, that monitor was set, and then I had a heater fault code in there, so I cleared it out. But the connectors are right here, right on top. So, you can see that connector. This connector over here is behind the air pump right in there. So I'm going to clean these things real quick, and then we're going to look at it again. So we'll be right back. All right, so I got it all cleaned up, got it clipped back in. We're going to go fire it up and see if it's made any change. I just believe the sensor is dead. Let's get back to our live data. See, it should be adjusting like the 5 positive to negative, and it's just not doing it. O2 sensor, bank 2, sensor 1. No, that's the right one. Short-term bank 2, sensor 1. Bank 1, sensor 2. That's after the cat. That's why it's that way. Bank 2, sensor 2. Bank 2, sensor 2, 99. Those are after the cat ones. They're supposed to be at 99.2. That's showing how much the cat is cleaning it up. I don't see a problem with the O2 sensors. Bank 2, sensor 1. So that's the top sensor. Bank 1, sensor 1 is the bottom sensor, or is the front sensor. So I don't know why the oxygen sensors would affect that. They're both working flawlessly. I'm not seeing a problem with the O2 sensors. Or no, bank 2, sensor 1 on short-term fuel trims. God, that's high at 21.9. That's a lot. 21.9. What's the other one at? That's how it's supposed to be. Cycling when revved up really quick. Bank 2, sensor 1. The percentage is stuck. 21.9%. See, now it's adjusting. See how long that took to start adjusting? Now it's 0. Bank 2, sensor 1. They're at 0, both of them. That bank 2, sensor 1 is failing. Let's look at bank 1, sensor 1. Bank 1, sensor 1. This is how it should look. See, and I'm revved up to 2,000 RPM. And those oxygen sensors should be cycling back and forth just like that. That's how it should look. Let's go back to bank 2, sensor 1. They should be right next to each other. Bank 2, sensor 1. Or bank, wrong one. Where did it go? Bank 2, sensor 2. No, sensor 1. Bank 2, sensor 1. There it is. It's dead. That O2 sensor is dead. Bank 2, sensor 1. 00. Short-term fuel trim, bank 2, sensor 1, 0%. The oxygen sensor is dead. Dead right there. My dirty, greasy finger. Sitting at 2,000 RPM. Now I see the problem. And sometimes these problems take a little while of looking at this data, but that's not moving. It's stuck on 0. O2, bank 2, sensor 1. Short-term fuel trim, bank 2, sensor 1, 0%. Let's go back up to bank 1, sensor 1. See the voltage right there? Percentage. Gotta go up one more. There it is. Voltage and percentage should be shifting back and forth. The other O2 is dead. 00. Bank 2, sensor 1. Come off idle. And they start adjusting. So something's going on with bank 2, sensor 1. Sensor 1 should be the top sensors. Should be a front and rear. There's bank 1 and bank 2. Sensor 1 are the topmost sensors. So this one's having a problem. So I'm going to change out both of them, and then we're going to see if we can get this to set. Because that blinking red light will not pass smog, state of California. But there we go. Just wanted to give you an update. Been working on this nonstop. Got to get it registered. The tags have been expired for about a week now. So I just got to get it done. And already used a tank and a half worth of gas on this vehicle trying to solve this issue. Got a lot of time vested in this one now. But don't give up. We'll get it fixed. Don't like changing parts. Love finding the problem and then knowing when I change the part it's going to fix the problem. But we'll find out. That's all I can do. There we go. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching. We're going to get it washed up because we got to return it. Called an EQS by Mercedes. 4MATIC Pretty cool car on the inside. I still like the Mini Cooper.